Testing, testing, testicles. All right. Welcome back to another exciting Tuesday evening coming at you live from the city of brotherly slugs, motherly drugs, and some cuddly ass hugs. I'm one half of the channel. I go by Dr. Laz, and with me is
Rockstar.
and tonight, well, we're gonna be hoping to get a drawing game going on. So yeah, we shall see. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody's doing well and healthy. It's Tuesday evening, so let's do it. Let's have some fun. Let's jack our boxes, box some jackses, and all right, 12 pads. Okay, not good. There we go. Now we're back in the game. All right, so we're looking forward to drawing tonight, playing some Drawful Animate. So hopefully you guys are out there. You want to play some Drawful Animate with us. We got some stuff lined up. We got the weekend box office wrap-up report. We have 2 random movie questions that we wrote for tonight. So hopefully we get to them. It'll be fun because they are, not necessarily thinkers, but they're definitely not stinkers. So, just like last week, they'll turn you into drinkers. We got that going on, and we got some fun games. So unless useless fun facts you did not know. Useless fun facts. Did you know that the first emulator for Nintendo DS was Ideas? Maybe released in 2005 or 2004. Oh shit, very interesting. Did not know that. James Game Maker in the building. James Game Maker is in the building. Ladies and gentlemen, James Game Maker. James Game Maker, do you make games? And is there a game that you've made that we can possibly check out and promote for you in the future? James Game Maker. Bill Miller's duck is in the building. Bill Miller's duck is in the building. Bill Miller, going to see the Smurfs tomorrow. Okay. Well, here you go. There's a little Smurf action for you. All right, we're having some trouble with the soundboard as always. There we go. A late little quack there in the background. James Game Maker, Bill Miller's duck. I hope you guys are doing well tonight. We're looking forward to playing some Drawful Animate, so let's get this thing started. All right. So, yeah, how you guys doing? What you sipping on? What you snacking on? Let me know right now. I'm sipping on one of these things. It's Punch Pop, like fruit punch soda. It's pretty good. Yeah, it's probably not the best thing for you, but it's not that bad either. Oh yeah, fruit punch soda. Kind of reminds me of sodas I drank when I was a kid. You know, when you were a kid, you always liked the sodas that were colored red. At least, you know, I was always drawn to those. So, a fruit punch soda definitely up my alley. All right, James Game. I'm drinking water from the hose. There you go. Water from the hose is something we all grew up on. Anyone born in the 80s or 90s, that water from the hose, you know that flavor. You can't get that anywhere else but the hose. iPhone or Android? I personally use Android. Always have. I've never had an iPhone. I'm not against iPhones, but I feel like I've fallen into that mindset where like I've gotten so used to the Android that I just don't use or don't choose to get an iPhone. But my best buddy has an iPhone, and he's one of the types that always has to get like the latest and greatest things. If the iPhone, like something just comes out one day and then something new comes out the next day, he's gonna get the new thing that comes out the next day. So my best friend is very like he's an iPhone enthusiast. He's an Apple enthusiast. He's always keep me updated on Apple products. I am looking forward to getting a Mac Mini at some point, one of the newer Mac Minis, so I can eventually use that for the streaming, and then use this laptop that we use now just for writing. Out of all the games that were ever canceled or just lost the files, there's no games. Okay, well, hopefully one day, someday you'll get there, and when you do get there, please let us know, and we will 100% promote whatever game you create. I can guarantee you that. There's nothing I like more than promoting other indie artists. Anyone who's creating something, if you're a creator, I definitely want to promote your stuff. So, come back when you got something, and we're gonna hook you up with some. The best promotion we can do with the 2 live viewers we have right now. But we can always post it in our Discord as well, stuff like that. Sorry for my point. Oh, that's no problem. I think he makes adult games. Okay, they got canceled. All right, well, I like adult games too. We played Leisure Suit Larry, and there's other adult games I could mention, but they might be on like the banned list, and I don't want to go there. Let's get this game started. Generate a room code. And without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna get right into the weekend box office wrap-up report. Yes, the weekend box office wrap-up report. All right, Rockstar just cheered 100 bits. Rockstar with 100 bits. Thank you. As she sits across the room. I beat Butt Night on hard mode. Okay. Hard mode. Let's get into it, people. All right, it's the weekend box office wrap-up report. Before we get this game started, if you're interested in playing, please let us know in the chat. We will whisper you a room code. Rockstar will whisper you that room code. But let's get into the weekend box office wrap-up report as we introduce it.
I need to get the room code.
We need to generate a room code. Okay, yeah, then that's gonna help. Let's do that. Cover that up. Boom, there we go. And generate the room code. Whoa, that's pretty cool.
Yo!
Makes you think of something immediately. Boom, all right, I'm in here.
Makes you think of something en Espanol.
Some of them further adores Five Nights at Freddy's fan games, or just adores Five Nights at Freddy's, or just obstacle course games and meme games. I wish it was like a YouTube that meant fan games. Okay, yeah, I mean, Five Nights at Freddy's fan games. I just watched a video. There's a guy who I just started getting into on YouTube. I just started watching him, so I don't remember his name exactly. But if you look this up, you'll definitely find him. Spending a night in VR. What the guy does is he puts on a VR helmet and he plays a game, and then he spends the night. He finds a spot in the game, and then he sleeps in that game with his helmet on. But like obviously he sets up like a sleeping bag in his house. But it's really cool the way he does it, because it does feel like he's spending a night in these different games. And he did one recently. I saw it recently. I don't know how recent the video is, but he did one with the Five Nights at Freddy's VR game, and he spent the night in the pizzeria. He found a little spot in one of the back rooms, and yeah, so definitely check it out. I wish I knew his name. I don't want to guess it, but yeah, if you look it up, like spending the night in VR, Five Nights at Freddy's, hopefully he's the first person that pops up. There might be some imitators now, but yeah, I think it's Death Pile. Not exactly sure, but he put some interesting stuff out there because he plays all VR games. And since I don't play any VR games, I think it's interesting stuff to watch. Everyone else is playing everything. Everyone else is playing everything but VR. When it guess code 5, is it a letter than H? Yep, there's no H letters at all, James Game Maker. None whatsoever. All right, I'm going to draw a little avatar here. And then I also got to shrink myself so I'm not covering up anyone else's avatar. And if anyone's interested in playing, please let us know. We'd love to have you. The more the merrier. And I'll shrink myself further if needed. All right, so let me draw this thing and then we'll get into the weekend box office wrap-up report. There we go. Just drawing some stuff, guys. It'll be all out there shortly. There we go. Boom. Avatar is up there. It's a guy throwing up. All right. So, weekend box office wrap-up report. Let's get into it. I know you guys are waiting on it. Let's look at the numbers. Top 5. Number 5 for the latest weekend of July 25th to the 27th, we've got Smurfs. Bill Miller's Ducks. Going to go check it out tomorrow. Well, Smurfs made another $5.5 million with none other than the Caribbean goddess known as Rihanna playing Smurfette. Smurfs didn't do so well considering that it is a kids movie released in the summer where the kids aren't in school. You'd assume that it would have made a lot more money than it actually did, especially compared to How to Train Your Dragon, which recently came out earlier in the summer and made a killing, and also the Lilo and Stitch live action film, which also made a killing. So yeah, not looking good for Smurfs, but I mean, who knows? I didn't check out Rotten Tomatoes. I don't know if it's got good reviews. I imagine the reviews are smurfed. But let's move on. All right, we've got in at number 4, F1 the movie, making another $6.3 million, which surprises me because F1 is the one movie I've told you guys the past few weeks that I never thought would have made money in the summer, and it's made a lot, especially for a racing film starring Brad Pitt. It's made a lot of money, and it's not one of those things that anyone. Well, I didn't foresee it, so when I say that, that's why I'm saying no one else foresaw it. But my best friend, he saw it. He did see it coming, and we bullshit about movies on the phone all the time, and he said, you better watch out because F1's gonna make a ton of money. Like, he's threatening me. He's like, F1's gonna make a lot of money. I'm like, no way. A racing movie with Brad Pitt. Bullet Train didn't make too much money. How could this make so much money? Well, he proved me wrong. And F1's making a ton of money. Just made another 6.3. Not that that's a ton, but if you look at how long it's been on the top 5 now, since it came out, it's still up there. And it's in at number 4. So, you got another week, and it might be still in there at number 5. We shall see with what comes out next week. In at number 3, this is to no surprise, Jurassic World Rebirth, starring Scarlett Johansson. It got shitted on critically, but that's not going to stop a juggernaut like Jurassic World, an action film that comes out in the summer. So, it made another $13.2 million, Jurassic World, proving that, well, they can keep making these movies, and just like Fast and Furious, eventually this will lead to outer space. And in number 2, Superman. People, Superman with another 24.9 million. I'm not sure what the fallout ratio is from last week, but last week it made a lot more money, and I think the studios were expecting Superman to make a lot more than it made. Now, if you compare the numbers to Man of Steel and you adjust for inflation, Man of Steel still made more as far as selling tickets. So, is DC second guessing on changing the Snyderverse into the James Gunnverse? Debatable question. Any of you guys have a opinion on that? Whether or not you have an opinion on it, number 1 this weekend is the Fantastic Four: First Steps, making 117.6 million. Yes, it's making a ton of money, doing better globally than Superman, but Fantastic Four cost us a lot more than that. It cost a shit. Hello, the stream I was in, the guy got suspended from Trolls, so I guess I'll just play here. Oh, the guy got suspended from Trolls. Wow. All right, Disdain, how you doing? Welcome. We're just bullshitting about the weekend box office wrap-up report. Number 1 was Fantastic Four: First Steps, 120 million. And it probably cost the studio like 300 million with another 100 million of advertising. My guess. I guess I'll just play. All right, Disdain.
It's encouraging.
All right, Disdain, we will send you, we will whisper your room code right now. If there's anyone else out there that would like a room code, please let us know in the chat. We will whisper your room code.
Carelessly.
All right, so that was our weekend box office wrap-up report. For anyone that gives a shit about movies, that was your top 5. All right, and we are trying to get a game of Drawful Anime going. So if any of you are interested, please let us know in the chat. We will whisper you a room code. There's not much to this game. They give you a prompt, you draw something, people guess what it is, points are given out. At the end, the prize is given, worth infinity dollars. It's that simple. Nothing to no one in the building. Nothing to no one in the building.
Hello, not to no one. How are you doing, baby?
Oh, you hear the excitement. Snap to a Slim Jim. Naked Gun comes out next week. Now, I don't know how that's going to tap into Fantastic Four and Superman's money. Estimated to make about 20 to 30. It's a rated R horror being released in the summer. Sometimes they do real well. Hangover is one of those rated R horror comedies. Rated R comedies that did really well over the summer. And pretty much any rated R comedy that's released theatrically does pretty well. Naked Gun is earning rave reviews early on. The trailer shows it to be, exactly what you'd expect it to be. Silly. And hopefully they just take it to a level that no one expects. Because that's how you get your best gags. You just keep upping the ante. And Pamela Anderson. She's She's aging like some fine milk. All right, if you hear construction in the background, it's because there's construction in the background. I can yell at them and try to get them to stop, but they'll probably just curse me out and throw a wrench at my head again. So anyway, guys, I gotta make a confession. I love buying stupid t-shirts. They got this website. It's called Shein, right? Everyone tells me it's got cheap shit on there. The clothes are cheap. I'm like, all right. Well, you know, I never got anything from it ever. So I was looking for a certain shirt. It just so happens it happened to be on Shein. It's like, all right, you know what? Let's give this website. Fine, let's give it a shot. Let's order something from this website, right? This is what happened. All right, I'm gonna show you this shirt because this is unbelievable. This is crazy. This is when people tell you not to go to a website to buy a shirt. Listen to those people. All right. So for anyone who knows anything about me, the Friday films, it's like my favorite trilogy. I love those films. Right. Those are like guilty pleasures. Watch them anytime, any day. I love them. So I got the shirt. Right. Look. Check it out. Brothers Barbecue, right? So Brothers Barbecue, for those who are not familiar, Friday after next, the third one, they open up Brothers Barbecue, and in the commercial, it tastes so good, make you want to slap your mama, right? That's the slogan. Now look at what it says on the bottom of the shirt. Check this out. Tastes so good, maybe you wanna slap your mama. Maybe. Not make. Not the word make. M-A-H-E. Yeah, I'm never wearing this shit outside. But I wanted to show you guys because it was really funny to me. So they yanked me for whatever, how much this shirt was. $10 or something. But so yeah, I thought maybe that's something I could share with you guys. Don't go to Shein. I should have listened to my friends. So I might not be your friend because you might not know me, but you know, consider this friendly advice. Don't buy anything from that website. And if you have, well then you probably already know not to go back.
Except I bought something from Shein and received it today, and I'm so happy with it.
Well, they do have one lucky customer here. May he people, may he want to slap your mama. We might have lost this stain.
It sounds like a wish.
And that's you know what? Ain't shit going on over here right now. Nothing to no one. If you're interested in drawing some stuff with us, we'd love to have you. I'm sure Rockstar will whisper your room code. And if there's anyone else out there that would like to join, please let us know in the chat. May he want to slap your mama. Not sure I can tonight. Well, you know what? That's no big deal. No problem. In fact, if we don't get anyone to join in like the next few minutes, we're probably just going to switch to like Papa's Quiz or something where people can just sign right in. Or Espionage or something like that. Maybe a game where there's less creativity involved. Those tend to get more people because you know it is Tuesday night. People are getting home from work. You know, they don't want to spend time trying to draw or rap. So guessing is always kind of like the best way to spend the night. And with that being said, more than likely in the next 2 or 3 minutes, if no one joins, we'll probably just change the game to Guespionage, and then hopefully, we will get someone. But that's not always the case. Sometimes we'll stream for an hour, and I'm literally here just talking for a while before I hand the mic over to Rockstar. And, well, tonight might be one of those nights. And that's why I bring the weekend box office wrap-up report with me. Rockstar's going to go grab a beverage and get ready. I also have some movie articles here as well. So, for those of you not interested in playing anything and just want to BS in the chat, we do have 2 random movie questions we will get to at some point, maybe. Yeah, so as soon as we get some more people in here, we'll probably ask, if we get any other people in here, we probably will ask the random movie question. Happy Gilmore 2 becomes Adam Sandler's biggest opening Netflix film and Netflix's biggest opening ever. Here's the problem with that. And I'm sure it might be that. It might be the biggest opening ever for Netflix. None of these streaming platforms release numbers. And if they do, they're the overseers of their own numbers. So anything can be manipulated. When it comes to the streaming platforms, it's very easy for Netflix to say Happy Gilmore 2 is our biggest film yet because it just came out. They need to promote it. So what else would they say? Yeah, so happy. I mean, I'm looking forward to it. I don't know if any of you guys checked it out already. I know it's been on Netflix for a few days now. But I love the original. It came right after Billy Madison, and Adam Sandler was one of those guys who got lucky. I can't say lucky. He definitely, when you get to the places that he got to, there's a certain, you need a certain skill set to get to those places, and he had that. But he was fortunate enough that Lorne Michaels felt that he was one of the guys that could have his own vehicle, and he gave him Billy Madison. From there, he had Happy Gilmore, and we all know Adam Sandler's career completely took off from there. And Adam Sandler's also one of those guys where early on in his career, any film that he got, he was trying to get his friends and other fellow comedians on board. And even if they got under 5 roles, he was always trying to get them roles. And even to this day, I'm sure Happy Gilmore 2's got a bunch of his friends in there, if not all of them. From what I hear, all of his friends are in there. So we shall see. I'm looking forward to checking that out tomorrow. Here we go. Ozzy Osbourne's funeral procession will be live streamed this Wednesday. Okay, so tomorrow there will be a live stream of Ozzy Osbourne's funeral procession. If any of you guys are interested in checking that out, I'm not sure. It'll probably be on YouTube and I assume Twitch as well. Yeah, it'll be UK time, more than likely. All right. And here I'm just looking through some movie news articles, trying to find something we could talk about, but looks like I might have ran through so much that I'm up to the movie articles from last week. There we go. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think it's time that we're going to switch games. See what happens when we switch over to Guespionage, perhaps. We shall see. But without further ado, I do want to bring up your host, and we are going to switch games. We're going to jump off of Drawful Animate. Matter of fact, I will do that right now. And we'll set up a game of Guespionage, which, like I said earlier, it's not that it's easier to get people to jump on Guespionage, but there's a lot less involved. You're just literally guessing numbers and higher or lower.
A reminder to all agents, inter-office romances are permitted but must be reported. Granted, we are well aware of them. We just want to hear you say it.
Yeah, so if you could ask her to call me back at the field office, that'd be great. This is
All
Agent
right,
Rick.
let's get the logo
What?
where it needs to be.
Why do you refer to yourself as Agent
Bam.
Warren?
Because it's my name.
First name?
So,
Doing the whole Warren
Okay,
name thing?
another
I gotta go. Lunch plan.
another good one.
Ranger Rick and Fire Marshal Bill?
How do you know Warren's not my first and last name?
Wow.
Because I've known you for 7 years.
Have you?
Your plate's right there.
There we go.
Is it?
You are so annoying.
Am
Let's
I?
make this a little bit bigger. And we're going to actually ask the first random movie question. Okay? Let's get into it. If there's anyone else
You know,
out
the
there
camera's
in the
like
chat,
really weird. Really? Yeah, it's behind a fast food
It's
joint.
time.
Some sort of portal.
we're gonna do the random movie question, and then we're gonna pass the mic on over to Rockstar. She's gonna take over. She's gonna host a game of Gaspionage, depending on if we get anyone else in here, and then yeah, we'll take it from there. But first, the random movie question. I hope you guys are ready for it.
Yeah. Ooh.
It might be a thinker, so just be ready to think. All right. So let's think together.
I wouldn't have thought 55% though. Are you sure about those numbers?
Oh yeah. It may not make sense to us, but that's why people under 30 each one on the job.
But why do you need a parasol?
It doesn't work otherwise.
All right, random movie question number 226, people. Number 226. 30 seconds on the clock. If there's anyone else out there, please throw all your answers in the chat. No repeat answers.
Why are my keyboard
And
and
let's
desk
see what
chair
you got
covered
in
with
your
bird
brain.
droppings? Anyone?
Question 226,
Oh, yeah,
30
she
seconds
just
on the
walked in
clock.
and was into
Can
it.
you name a
Good for
film
him. Doesn't explain why he took a dump on my
where a
station.
main character
Well, it does.
rides in a taxi
Easy for you to
cab?
say. You don't have to sit
Can you
and
name a
falcon
film
this.
where a main character
I don't
rides,
mind sitting and
takes a ride
falcon
in a
this.
taxi cab?
See?
Do dee do 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 dee do do dee do dee do 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 dee do 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 dee do deep dee dee do 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 dee do do do
I'm
do
just
dee
saying that why don't we
do
point all our satellites
do
to the
dee do
northwest and
dee
we'll settle
dee
this once and for all.
do do
You
dee
want
do
all
dee
of our
do
satellite
dee
resources on
do
finding
do do
Bigfoot?
do
That
dee
is the worst idea I've
do
ever heard. We
deep
should be looking
dee
for
dee
chupacabra.
do do
They pose a way
do
bigger threat.
Don't
do
you
do
care
do
about
do.
Bigfoot?
Don't
All
you
right,
care
let's
about
see what we
those?
got in the chat. We've got The Fifth Element. All right, we've got Nope. We've got Taxi. And we've got Ghostbusters. All great answers. And if there's any
Hey,
other
for the game
answers that
later,
you
can
have,
you pick
please
up
feel
some finger
free to
food?
throw them
Like
in the
chips and
chat
dip?
for the
Just
rest of
take
the
it out of
evening.
Petty Cash.
I
A
already
film
did, but there was only
where a
enough
main
for one, so I got
character
dip.
takes a ride in a
We got
taxi
dip without
cab.
chips.
Now, I did come up with a
What do
couple
we
of
put in the
other
dip?
answers.
You said finger
And by a
food.
couple, I mean Home Alone 2.
Yep,
So I remember in
guess
Home
that's
Alone
about
2, he
our
takes a
best option
cab to get to the hotel. There you go. All right, well, that's our first random movie question. We have another one in store for you that's going to be a little bit more of a thinker.
No.
But
I'm
we
just
will
saying
get to it at
ginger
some
candy is
point.
gross.
Yeah, but we have to
And by
inspect
we, I mean
nostrils first.
Rockstar, as
One
she's going to
aggressive
be
nose
taking
pick
over
and
as the
felt
host.
nice.
Anyone interested in playing some guest espionage, please let us know in the chat. We'd love to have you. Let's jack our boxes together and box our jackses. All right. With that
So I
being
find out
said,
my wife is an agent.
And you had no idea?
please put your hands
No,
together
I was sent to spy on her.
for your hostess with the
You
mostest.
have
No one.
kids,
I'm looking
right?
at you.
Yeah, turns out they're
Clap it up,
agents.
clap it up, clap it up.
Ow.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up
That is
for
pretty nice.
Rockstar. Yeah.
A reminder to all agents, inter-office romances are permitted but must be reported. Granted, we are well aware of them. We just want to hear you say it.
Hey, did we ever get those results about whether cult members like chunky or smooth?
Howdy doodle, folks.
No, all of our field agents keep getting discovered and converted.
Ugh, I'm just gonna say
How
chunky.
y'all
man.
doing tonight? Bring this over here so I can see what's going on in the chat.
Why are my keyboard and desk chair covered in bird droppings? Anyone?
Oh yeah, Agent Squawkington was in today for a debrief.
Good for
Hello,
him. Doesn't explain why he
beautiful,
took a
nothing
dump
to
on my
no
station.
one.
Don't worry about it, man.
Well, it does.
Trust me, don't make a scene.
Easy for you to say. You don't have to sit in Falcon nest. But I don't mind sitting in this Falcon nest. See?
Anybody who would like to join
Actually, pretty
us,
comfortable.
let us know in the chat, and we will whisper you a room code. It's that simple. So, I did some yoga today, or yesterday.
You
What
know,
am
the
I
cameras
talking
picked
about?
up something
Yesterday.
Really weird. Really? Yeah. it's
And
behind
I
the
wasn't
fast food
planning
joint,
on
it's
it
almost
being
a
hot yoga.
portal? Yeah, it's like some sort of swirling.
Not knowing that the class
Where it's like
immediately
dimension.
before mine was hot
Maybe like a
Pilates.
doorway to another dimension? I mean, it could be. I mean, I know that's.
So
It seems
it
weird,
wasn't the
like,
full
like,
120
like,
degrees,
like-
but it-
Unlockable content in the building.
hello,
You
unlockable
wanna go to lunch?
content.
Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah, it wasn't the full 120 degrees of like a hot yoga or a hot Pilates class, but it pretty close. It was intense.
No.
But I
I'm
enjoyed
just
it.
saying a tweezer cam is gross.
Yeah, but we have to inspect nostril trackers. One aggressive nose pick and it's out of place.
Good point.
Unlockable, I whispered you the room code.
You look tired, Leslie.
Yeah, it's been nuts lately. I haven't been this busy since we faked the moon landing.
Wait, we faked the moon landing?
No, we faked a fake moon landing. You know, just to
So-
mess with people.
But the first one was real.
You guys
What do you
been
like most
Clean
about
up
the
the lizard
Pilates
man.
class?
what? Well, I didn't take the Pilates. I took the yoga.
I mean, what you like most about the yoga?
It's hard to pinpoint.
Hey,
Just
Warren,
the
could you do me a huge
overall,
favor? I'm
it
not
just
calling
felt
the
good
same
to be
person.
back
Come
because it had been a
on, don't have
while.
an ex-girlfriend who works there.
It just felt really good to
I
be
need an
back.
autographed headshot of Colin Powell, circa 2002.
And
I already got her a Madeleine Albright. What is she? a
it's good to
collector?
know that I
She's
can still
15. It's a
bend.
phase. It's her birthday.
Fine, but you owe me 3 Pentagon.
The way
figures,
I-
understood?
I don't know.
I'm not gonna say the way I used to be able to, but better than I thought I could.
That's positive.
I heard we have a new French agent starting today.
Oh hey, I think that may be him.
Hi there. Are you the new French agent?
Oui, moi, je viens juste d'arriver. Je veux juste chercher les
So-
mais avant, il faut que je trouve un bon café et quelques croissants. Tu pourrais m'indiquer où c'est?
Yeah, it
Quand
felt
est-ce qu'on
good, and I
part pour le
definitely
déjeuner?
want to do it
J'ai 2
again
heures, alors faut que
soon.
j'en profite. Et la pizza, c'est bien, mais ils sont où les couteaux et les fourchettes? Oh, dis donc, qu'est-ce qu'il fait froid?
There
Comment ils
is,
font pour
I
garder
found
les-
out,
c'est
a
un frigo?
Sunday night course
Yeah,
that's
I did not catch
kind
any
of
that.
less
Did he say he
intense,
was
more
French or
zen
How did you
flow.
pass the entrance exam?
Oh, I didn't take it. My dad's the director.
So I might be doing that one too.
Unlockables in the game.
Alright, awesome sauce.
I don't
Anybody
think
else
it's
who would like
something
to
in my
join
sauce.
us?
It's ridiculous.
Let us know
If
in the
they're gonna
chat
act
and we
together
will whisper
torn
you a
in
room
giant rubber
code.
horse suit, they could at least
We
get
have
their
1, 2,
look so
3,
stupid
4,
right now.
5 spots available.
How you doing, Unlockable? What's the next con you're going to? I want to know. Tell me info.
Why does Susan
We went
always
to a
post
con
videos
not
for
too
agency
long
girls
ago. It
night?
was
Does
great.
anyone ever go to them?
Yeah, I went once. It was just me and Susan and a.
It was the Too Many Games con.
Oh, what a nightmare. How many
And I had
days-
so much
I
fun.
don't want to talk about it.
No, tell me.
It was just great to, you know, see people in their costumes, and because a lot of people cosplay, and
No one. You want to text her the code?
oh
or
yeah,
should I
not
whisper it?
no one. I will text you the room code.
Sure thing.
Unlockable. Have fun in Europe. Leaving on Thursday.
Yeah, but it's spelled B-R-I-O-N.
Are you serious?
And your
That
next
can
con will be
hacked in 11
J1. I can't wait to see the pictures.
And then lowercase e, smiley face, frowny face, laughing out loud.
And the video's on YouTube.
That'll work.
Data collection, Agent Warren. No, we're data.
Also unlockable. You missed the first random movie question. So get ready for it. It's coming at
All of the
ya.
agents know. And you saw that request from Agent Harris?
Can you name
Agent Harris.
a movie
Works in the Caribbean
where a
sector.
main character
Dolphin. You're talking about a dolphin.
takes a ride in a taxi cab?
Acquisition forms.
They're probably transcribed.
Dolphins can't talk. They're fish.
Dolphins aren't fish.
You get my point.
That dolphins are fish? They're a mammal.
I was being metaphorical.
That's not a metaphor.
Who are you, Mr. Dictionary?
Warren, come here. Brian thinks dolphins are fish.
No, they're mammals.
I know that.
Then why did you say it?
He thinks it's a metaphor.
What? You two think it's a bigger deal that I said dolphins are fish than the fact that a dolphin is a field agent sending in requisition forms.
Yeah.
He can't send in forms. He can't talk. He's not a real agent.
Taxi.
Harris is a she.
I'm transferring to ATF.
I mean, that works with Queen Latifah and Jimmy Fallon.
What's with the new
All right, once Nothing gets in here, I guess we'll start the game. If there's anyone
She's
else
in
out
here.
there- Oh,
Soda's encrypted now.
What? Come on.
If anyone else would like to join us, let us know in the chat, and we will whisper you a room code. It's that
I've used
simple.
These two tiny surveillance microphones hundreds of times. So you swallow this one.
Okay. And what about the other one?
That one's a suppository. Or wait, is this the one you swallow and the other?
In liar, liar.
Yeah, liar, liar. Yep.
Yeah.
All right, let's do our second random movie question, and then we'll get the game started. This one's a bit of a thinker, so get
Once you
ready.
attach a piece of surveillance equipment below your waist, you are free to keep it or burn it. Please do not return it to my desk. A reminder to all agents, please do not moon the surveillance satellites. It upsets Agent Waller.
Alright, guys. This is a fun one and a bit of a thinker. Can you name a film with a school subject
Sheila, what are you doing with
in the
those classified
title?
folders you're leaving the building with?
It's not what you think. These are
30 seconds on the clock.
See? It's
Can you name a film with a school subject in the title?
Yourself with a Sharpie.
I outrank you. I don't need to.
Do dee do 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 dee do. Do dee do do dee. Dee 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 dee.
The toilet cam is in need of cleaning.
Do 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 do. Do dee do 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 dee do. Do dee do do dee. Dee dee do 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 dee do 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 dee do dee.
That's the nanite.
Do
Little
do
silicon robots
do
that detonate
do
and turn out to be a double agent or go rogue. Just a simple behavior.
Okay.
Oh my god. Are they approved for
So,
I don't know.
what we have here is Alright. The English patient says unlockable content. Weird Science says Dr. Laz. American History X says I.
60% of which
Little Shop of Horrors says Dr. Laz. And The French Connection says unlockable content. Awesome. Awesome answers.
To the owner of the invisible car in parking lot C, you have been rear-ended.
All right, last call, 15 seconds. Anyone out there want to join this game? You got 15 seconds. Let us know in the chat.
Okay, intern, let me just set up your camera monitoring.
Oh,
system.
Dr. Laz says Art School Confidential.
Nice, I'll be doing surveillance for a water park.
I didn't say that
No,
one.
no. These are cameras attached to bidets. You've got bidets for days. That's a good one. Anyway, have fun with the crapper cams.
Oh, it's a hot one today, isn't it?
Sure is. Tomorrow will be even hotter, they say.
What? Hotter than today? I don't buy that.
Apparently.
Wow, geez, that's gonna be really hot.
Yeah.
Well, personally, I prefer the cold.
Alright, one more time.
Me too.
See, I just don't.
We
like
have
hot weather.
The
It's the
English
weather it is.
Patient,
I'm with you.
Weird
See,
Science,
I'd much rather
American
be, like, a
History
little bit
X,
chilly than
Little Shop
hot.
of Horrors,
My
The
thoughts
French
exactly.
Connection, Art School
Wow.
Confidential.
Moments like these,
All
I
great
forget when
answers.
only 4% of people enjoy office small talk.
I completely
All
agree.
right, let's get this game started. Let's get it started in here. I love you guys.
It's 90 degrees.
We love you guys.
Budget cuts.
What happened to the ice in the freezer?
Broken ice maker.
Oh, I gotta log back into Jackbox. Kick me out.
Attention
Damn.
agents. For
I'm in
anyone
here.
with lingering character traits from our
go.
intensive company production of A Streetcar Named Desire, mandatory deprogramming.
The subliminal messaging worked. You're back for another game of espionage. Okay, who's first?
All right, I have a good one.
When given the choice of Superman's X-ray,
Okay,
or
let's
his
see
ability
what
to
I
fly,
know
what
about
percentage of people would choose
superpowers.
flight?
X-ray vision or flight?
I mean,
People would choose flight.
You're almost out of time.
Yeah, flight's cooler.
70%.
I don't need to be a creep.
The correct answer is
I'd rather
higher
get
or
free
lower.
vacations.
yeah. I mean, I have an ungodly fear of flying, but
Lower. Okay, right answer is
might be different if I was the one flying.
3%.
83.
Hey, you're a better guesser than our trained rats. Nice job.
So, a 13% differential. Let's see who can beat it.
Who's next?
Breathe it in.
Okay, computer. What do you have for this one?
Alright, Dr. Laz, what you know about sheets?
Oh, I know about sheets.
What percentage of people wash their bed sheets at least once a week?
What percentage of people wash their bed sheets at least once a week?
75%. Everyone pick higher or lower.
75.
I'm hoping it's 75.
Just one of you is saying higher. And Surveil says 12%.
All right, 12%. A cool 63% differential.
Damn, I'm dumb.
Next up.
All right, unlockable.
Let's see, what would be good? How about this?
What you know about Truth or Dare?
Oh shit.
What percentage of adults have played Truth or Dare after turning 30?
What percentage of adults have played Truth or Dare after turning 30?
63%. Everyone
I'm
else,
going
higher or
lower on
lower?
that. Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
And if people are playing Truth or Dare at the age of 30, I think it's
Lower
with
across
their
the
lives.
board. And the correct answer is
Yeah.
21%.
All right,
Oddly
21%.
enough, after retirement age, that percentage goes up to 89%. Let's see who got it right. Ooh, points for you. Okay, who's up next? Did you know if you say
All right,
beer
nothing
can,
to
it
no
sounds
one.
like
What
you're
you
saying
know about
bacon in a
beer?
Jamaican accent? What percentage of beer drinkers prefer macro brews to microbrewery beer?
What's a macro brew?
Like Budweiser, Miller Lite, Coors. Whereas microbrews are like smaller businesses.
Time's a wasting. 33%. Everyone pick higher or lower.
I'm going higher because a lot of people always go with whatever's on tap.
Yeah.
It's unanimous again.
Tends to be the
Okay,
big
let's see the
companies.
right answer. 18%. Some
What?
like the taste of fresh hops and toasty malts, and some like the taste of day-old urine. To each
All
his own.
right.
We done.
Well, yeah. If I had a choice between microbrew and macrobrew, I would choose micro.
That's it for round one. Let's take a look at the scores.
I would
Breathe it in.
choose
Can you keep
one
that
without
lead
the
after
alcohol.
round two? Time to
Well,
find
yeah.
out.
All right, round
Who's
two.
up first? And now a question about
What do I know about Dew of the Mountain?
Dew of the Mountain.
What percentage of people have used Mountain Dew in a mixed alcoholic drink?
I mean, anybody who grew up in like the 90s and 80s probably did. I mean, I could tell you I've probably mixed Mountain Dew with everything.
You're almost. We have an answer. 61%. Okay, everyone else. Time to guess if the actual percentage is higher or lower.
I mean, who doesn't want a Baja Blast and rum?
Breathe it in.
I
Only one of
mean,
you thinks
we've
it's
all
right,
been
and
like
Surveil
19
says
and just, you know, doing something dumb.
39%.
All right,
Tequila.
unlockable and nothing to no one grabbing them points.
Can't be grabbing the
You
points.
got it right. Here's some points. Next up, breathe it in. I'll bet our database has some juicy data for this.
All right, Dr. Laz, what you know about trampolines?
I know nothing
What
about
percentage of people have
trampolines.
sustained trampoline-related injuries, minor or major?
Oh, I have.
Well, I'm gonna assume not a lot of people are bouncing on trampolines, so I'm gonna go to 25%.
I was like 6 and I sprained my
Everyone else,
ankle.
higher or lower? Ooh, everyone thinks it's higher.
Yeah,
And the
everybody
correct
going
answer
higher.
is 31%.
Because it was
Wow,
higher.
close.
6% differential.
We got it
That's the tightest of
right.
the evening,
Yes,
I
here's
believe.
your points.
At the booty hole.
Who's next?
Alright, Unlockable. What do you know about men? Piles of...
Oh, snap.
What percentage of Americans actually know what's going on in a rugby match?
Not me. Negative on me knowing anything about rugby.
37%. Okay, higher or lower?
I like the foosball. That's the devil's game.
That's the devil's game. One time,
It's unanimous again. Now
I
let's
came
get to the
home
right
to my
answer.
brother and stepdad when I was younger,
13%.
playing
Better
foosball,
question. What percentage of Americans
and I
actually know
screamed,
what's going on in
"Foosball! That's the devil's game!" And they had no idea what I was talking about.
They saw you were crazy.
Yes!
that evening.
Yes!
Next up. This might be the most important data we have.
Alright, nothing to know. What you know about butt wiping? Jesus!
You better know a
People wipe
lot.
Their butts while standing up.
What percentage of people wipe their butts while standing up?
Alright, Terminator.
Yeah.
9%. What do y'all think?
Alright,
Higher or
9.
lower?
9, she says.
I'm going lower.
Breathe it
Yeah.
in. One of you thinks it's higher. Okay, right answer is...
Alright, Unlockable said higher. Oh!
3%.
Unlockable grabbing him.
Unlockable grabbing them quants.
Let's see who got it right. Nice job. I've got some points for you.
Alright, final round. Still anybody's game.
Through sophisticated population profiling, we found the most popular answers to this question. In which decade of the 20th century would most people prefer to live? Let's see what people think.
Ooh, which decade of the 20th century would most people prefer to
Only
live?
the top 3 answers will get you points. Ready, go!
Why is now an option?
Because of the technology.
Remember, you can pick 3 answers.
You want to
not
go
just
back
one.
to always having a book or a magazine in your hand? Or a phone with all the access to the internet, bro!
Okay, let's see what you picked. Okay, computer shows
All right.
the most popular answer.
Let's see.
Who's
Final
that
scores are
special
in.
someone? Breathe it in.
No.
Nothing to no one. Taking that one. GG's.
Wow, you played
GG's.
this game like 87% of people wish they could, and only 21% of them could ever hope to.
That was a great game, guys. This has been a hoot and a half. Wouldn't y'all agree? GG's. GG's in the chat.
Alright. We're gonna raid a friend of ours tonight. Don't play like I do. Ladies and gentlemen, we truly appreciate everything and your company. Unlockable Content, please give Unlockable Content a follow and a sub on YouTube. A very good friend and a very good channel. Nothing to no one. We love you.
We love you, not no one.
And have a great evening. Thanks for sticking around for the random movie questions. I got a new book out on moosestumps.com. Check out Tormented Souls if you're
Please
interested.
remove all personal items. This includes condiments, lunch containers, and the
And
frozen
I'm
pickle
sure
rain.
you'll
Thank
love
you.
the book. But let's get this raid started.
Love you, not no one.
I'm just saying that why don't we point all our satellites at the Pacific Northwest and we'll settle this once and for all.
You want to use all of our satellite resources on finding Bigfoot?
Yeah.
That is the worst idea I've ever heard. We should be looking for Chupacabra.
What?
They pose a way bigger.
Good night, everybody. Love you.
See you guys.
Don't you care about
Mwah.
goats?
I wouldn't have thought 55% though. Are you sure about those numbers?
Oh, yeah.
I think I turned them on.